B, over here, over here.
Salutations, MP.
Salutations? What do you even say that?
I hear you just trying some new stuff out.
We're getting close to the playoffs now, and I got to believe, Brent, there's a big difference between playing in the regular season and the postseason.
Oh, man, that intensity ramp up, Kevin, is something else. And round by round, you get more and more attention to it. The matchups become more and more significant. It is an awesome feeling and a privilege to have an opportunity to play in the postseason in this league. Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Pulls up on the elbow. Bogdanovich, no luck. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Williams for three. Traps in the tray.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks. Yeah, the Nets head coach and I were able to chat. He's confident in their ability to win the battle of the low post. That's where he'd like to see most of the action take place. Kevin, I think we can expect them to pound the ball down low every chance they get. Let their big men go to work.
Thank you, David.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity.
Just over a minute played here in the start of the game. With the floater. Hunter against Johnson. Just 5 to shoot. Capella sends a screen for Bogdanovich. Young right side for the three. The rebound by the Nets. Coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
And it's just never easy to get stops in this league, but they had a smart game plan defensively, and I felt like that was the difference.
Well, good defensive game plan and then carrying it out for 48 minutes. That really helped them out in that last game.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And Bey doing a great job of getting his feet ready to line that one up.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here.
You flash back to Sadiq Bey's rookie season, and as the Wildcat came into the league, he hit the ground running. Really impressive, just control and demeanor and poise on the court, finishing 4th in Rookie of the Year voting.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact, and there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
The Hawks trail by 9. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. And Young kicks to Bey. They grab their own miss, and out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. And here's Brooklyn. They're on a 14-5 run here. And finishing 4th in the rookie race is certainly a compliment for Bey.
Well, Rookie of the Year races are always hotly contested, so if you land that high, that says a lot about your game and how many people are recognizing the contributions that you're making. Look, Sadiq Bey has a ton of potential.
Here's Young, following the bucket by the Nets. Rebound by Williams. On the wing, Bridges. He's covered by Bogdanovich. It's stolen by Capella. Bey finds Bogdanovich. Atlanta again missing. Brooklyn leading by 11. On the wing, Bridges. Back to Williams. Lets it go from deep. And the Nets, another three.
This team is rolling right now. Still haven't missed a shot.
Atlanta's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Atlanta calls timeout.
Start it.
Capella, the pass to Bay. Lob pass to Capella. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Williams for three. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
You can tell right now the teammates are scanning the floor to find him and feed him. Why not? He's on it right now.
Now, here is Young. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last three, but it just wasn't in the cards.
Shots good by Williams.
The defense a step slow. You can see the result.
The Hawks trail by 20. Young passes to Bay. Now, here's Capella. He's covered closely. Back to Bay. Capella sets a screen for Bay. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bay. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. The Nets working the ball around now. And the Nets, another three.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Atlanta's gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. Williams with the block. And it's going to be... On defense, Brooklyn. Capella finds Young. Out left to the wing. Capella sets a screen for Bay. 6 to shoot. Pass to Capella. Fader on the way.
Yeah, really like the defensive focus and intensity at the start.
Inside, here's Finney Smith.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Pass to Capella. Bogdanovich against Bridges, and it's blocked. And it's out of bounds to the Hawks as Atlanta retains possession. And so here's Atlanta. Young, good.
Yeah, you could tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
Nets leading by 23. And this offensive system, Brent, that the Hawks run, it allows for a lot of creativity.
Yeah, lots of dribble handoffs at the top.
Active hands! Great job!
Great class player in Trae Young. But they're not afraid to attack mismatches, and this is the type of offenses that I think a lot of players would enjoy playing in.
And both free throws good for Williams. So it's Atlanta now. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions Right now, they need the basket. No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Johnson kicks to Williams. Off target from three-point range. Now here's Bay. D right on him. Young outside. From the arc. Bridges with the board.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable. And it's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Johnson. Gets the bucket.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Nice adjustment there, going to the full court press, trying to ratchet up the pressure here a little bit.
Hunter, the pass to Capella. Shot clock at 6. To the paint. Here's Bogdanovich, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Now Bogdanovich focused on scoring on the inside, and when he gets close to the basket, looked like he was hungry to get 2.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow. And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Bogdanovich wide open. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, his shooting this quarter has to be a huge concern, especially when they're behind like this.
Here's Finney-Smith. Good. The nice assist for Williams. Williams has got 3 assists tonight.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Here's Capella. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And the scoring is one thing, but Young's ability to set his teammates up just as important.
Right wing. The tray. And Finney-Smith gets it to go. Finney-Smith's got 8 points.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
He kicks to Bogdanovich. Bridges with the steal. Left side Williams. Fires the 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Nets.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
Well, they've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
And the dunk by Capella.
Bey continuing to improve in the pick and roll, especially as a handler, so his teammates better Bey watch.
Williams fouled in the act of shooting, gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Scored in the paint already here. It is eye-opening.
The Nets shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Simmons checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Royce O'Neal comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Thomas checked in for Johnson. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Mikal Bridges.
And here's a guy who loves playing inside. Simmons can play some bully ball down low.
Williams against Young. 1:53 left in the first quarter.
Just cannot get anything to go. If there's going to be a way to get out of this hole, I don't think he'll be the one to do it.
And he's good on the 3-ball.
3-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Griffin dishes to Young. Kicks it out to Johnson. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Greg Ben Simmons, one of 4 players in the entire history of the NBA to average at least 7 rebounds and 7 assists per game through his first 4 seasons.
Think about it, joining Magic Johnson, Oscar Robinson, and Luka Doncic. That is some pretty elite level company.
And Atlanta has possession following the 3-pointer by Brooklyn. Young for 3, knocks down the 3-ball. Young's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Not always the best scenario, but in this game, pride takes over. You score on me, I'm going to come back and score on you.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Cuts off the pass. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on. Both good from the line that time. Now Williams. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. O'Neal with it. Okongwu covering. Outside Thomas. Banked in off the glass.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
The Hawks again can't hit.
And another miss. Oof, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Now the pass to Young. Fires the three. No good, shot missing. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets able to put on a
MP's your man tonight, coach. Turn him loose.
It's you right here, MP.
Love the defensive game plan. Way to go, coach.
Some chances, but feeling more calculated than risky.
And here's Griffin. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Their last encounter was in Atlanta.
It wasn't even close in their last matchup, and their offense just wasn't ready to compete at that level.
Thomas is out there with O'Neal. Then there's Ben Simmons.
Keep it real, baby.
And it's Dinwiddie in at the 2. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Down low, here's Williams, and it's Williams finishing it off.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
The Hawks shooting a ghastly 26% from the field. Their offensive game looking completely out of whack. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Houston lit up the floor. He scored an incredible number of points and seemed to pick apart the defense all night with a ton of assists. The stat line was filled, and the whole league is talking about it. We'll see what he does for an encore tonight, Kevin.
David, we appreciate the update. Greg, we'll see if he can keep growing here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing.
Coach knows where it's at. All about defense, baby.
And Mikal Bridges subbed in for Thomas. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Johnson. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Brent, it's been well documented. Three-point shooting is at an all-time high. Do you see this trend ending anytime soon?
I don't think so, Kevin, but there will be a tipping point as to how many you can actually shoot. And we've seen a team do that where they've shot over 50 attempts per game for a season, which I don't think is going to happen again. But young guys coming up are practicing this shot. They're going to be better suited, better equipped, and more talented to make them. So the three-pointer is going nowhere.
The Nets have gone a perfect 4 of 4 since the second quarter began. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Cleveland. With the step back. Young against Williams to end the run. And it's laid up and in by Young. Young's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Ooh, that's a sly little play as Trae Young gets inside and slips past the D.
Griffin inside, defended by Bridges. It's hauled in by Claxton. Brooklyn's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Count it. Good. Williams has got 49 points in the game.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
The shot's good. Okongwu's now got his first bucket of the night.
Well, Bogdanovich would prefer to shoot it, but teammates so wide open, had to give it up.
Williams for 3, and another one falls. Amazing.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Here's Griffin. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one. And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Williams, and finished off by Williams.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along with maintaining the pace of play right now, playing with tons of intensity.
Now here's Griffin. 9 points last game out. Now the dish to Hunter. Brooklyn with the rebound. Claxton's got 6 rebounds in the game. Williams kicks to Dinwiddie. Good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Williams has got his 8th assist in the game. And here's Griffin. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. In the corner, it's Hunter. Griffin against Williams. Bogdanovich passes to Looney. Count the basket. Looney's got his first 2 points.
And Looney's a guy you can rely on both ends of the floor.
Finney-Smith kicks to Dinwiddie. Outside Williams. Beyond the arc. That one, no good. And Atlanta will come the other way. Hunter, the pass to Griffin. Now, here's Bogdanovich. There's the 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Bogdanovich has got 5.
Trying to improve every year, that's the goal of anyone in the NBA. Bogdanovich has great fundamentals to be able to do that.
Back to Williams. From downtown, good, he hits again.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Atlanta's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Passes it to Looney. And there's the drive. And contact on it. And he makes. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Welcome, everybody. This game revealing a big disparity in play. What a performance so far for the Brooklyn Nets.
They're scoring the ball with ease. The defense has done nothing to slow them down. This is what you look like when someone tried to use a small ball lineup against Shaq.
Well, thank you, Kenneth. I'd average 50. These youngers just don't know who the Diesel was.
I'd say 60.
That's right. Thanks, Kenny.
And now we can look at the latest power rankings. And again, don't stare directly at them like an eclipse. Just take a glance. Let's see who's on top.
When I look at Brooklyn, they continue this big old winning streak. No surprise, they're still numero uno.
I don't know how to say kicking tail and taking names in Spanish, but that too.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, the passing he brings to the table on full display. Through the first two quarters.
Doing a great job of just setting guys up and demonstrating just how important ball movement can be.
And so in the game for the Hawks, the wing pairing is Bogdanovich and Hunter. Clint Capella is out there with Bay. And it's Young in at the one spot. Now here's Capella. Young dishes to Capella. Just 5 on the clock. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Bogdanovich, no luck.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
On the wing, Bridges. Pass to Williams. Three-pointer. Again, what an avalanche! 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Pass to Bay. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Dishes it to Hunter. It's Young on the wing. Lob pass to Capella. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Bridges kicks to Williams. And another one.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
You talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
It's tipped.
Now, you don't see a lot of shot blocks from Bogdanovich, but he is big enough to get it done.
And that'll be his second foul of the game. Hawks have gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. And the foul called on MP. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Y'all got this.
Williams against Young. Capella with a screen on Bridges. The kick out to Young. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Young's got 12.
Yes, finally one drops after the 0 of 3 start.
And he makes both free throws. Hawks have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since.
See if he can find it.
And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Johnson for 3. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Here's Bogdanovich. He's got 8. It's Young on the wing. Capella sets a screen for Young over Williams. Young's shot is off. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on an 11-3 run. And the way Trae Young, GA, is the focus of this offense. The numbers just pile up.
Yeah, I mean, they run so much through him. His usage rate is off the charts. Led the entire league in total points and total assists in 2022. And that hadn't been done in 49 years.
Now I'd draw that one up again. Throw it up, Capella jump, you slam it through. That's an easy 2.
Bridges passes to Williams. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
The Hawks have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvement, certainly. Now, here's Capella. Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game. In the corner, it's Hunter. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Claxton's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. To the inside. Here's Finney-Smith. That one good for 2. Finney-Smith's got 10 points in the game.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in. The D has done a very poor job at contesting him from outside, guys. He's tearing into them right now, and they cannot stop him.
Here's Finney-Smith. He's got 10. There's the pick. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Bogdanovich against Bridges. And Bogdanovich kicks to Young. And stolen by Williams. Oh, and here comes Williams all alone. Yet another bucket.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA, really taking it to the opposition. Capella, the pass to Bay. In the corner, it's Hunter. This one for 3. The rebound by the Nets. Claxton's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And here's Johnson outside. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Atlanta's shooting a pretty low 34% thus far. Bogdanovich up top, defended by Bridges. Will it go? And the foul on Dorian Finney-Smith. First foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
So for the Nets, Ben Simmons comes in for Nicholas Claxton. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Cameron Johnson. Okongwu, the pass to Young. Clock at 6. Atlanta again missing.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Good, that's another bucket.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, the thing is they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
Here's Hunter. 2 free throws coming up, and words can end up determining a player's max salary. Any concern there?
No doubt there is, but somebody has to decide those awards, right? And no matter who it is, there's always going to be some pushback. So as long as contracts are tied to them, that power will be in someone else's hands. Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
And they'll get another chance. That one falls.
Well, hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
Bounce pass from Williams. Simmons left side. Back to Williams. He got it again. Sensational.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And a drive like that one can be a knockout punch. Great finish at this juncture.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Not that long ago, of course, the analytical team shot way more three-pointers, and they found a temporary edge. But now every team shoots a lot of threes, and it's more about personnel. When it's a superstar shooting the ball, That mid-range jumper can be very efficient. Guys?
And DA, we see it all the time. Brandon Ingram with the New Orleans Pelicans. KD, the two players in Phoenix with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. DeRozan in Chicago. We'll hit those all day long. David, thank you. So it's Atlanta now, following the bucket by the Nets. Williams for three. Hits it from three-point range.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Young's shot is off.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him, and that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times. And he's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Hunter on the wing, defended by Bridges. Can they get it? And it's good on the layup. Hunter's got 7 points.
Good move for Hunter to get to the inside, and he just navigated the defense well.
Here's Williams, and another one falls. And
collapse and still finding ways to convert.
And the other thing about their game tonight that they've done a terrific job of is just moving the basketball around. That's how you rack up assists.
And here's Young. He's got 17. From deep. Dinwiddie with the rebound. Williams double team over Young. Williams gets the bucket.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
The Hawks shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots. Here's Young. Brooklyn with the rebound. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. And that'll be the third of the four straight at home. O'Neal passes to Williams. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
He is at his best when it matters most. This game is theirs as long as he can keep this up.
The Hawks shooting just 34% from the floor. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Boy, he launched that one from way outside. Young's got 11 points here in just the second half. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum. And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Kicks to Young. Hawks passing it around. With some arc. That one, no good. Williams with the defensive effort. The pass to O'Neal. And stolen by Okongwu. Williams with the steal. There's the triple. And good! There's another.
He just notched 92 points on that one.
Simply surreal. GA, I'm not sure even he can believe what's going on right now. Young for three. It doesn't go for him. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. Dinwiddie with it. And Young picks him up defensively. They get it back. Again, the Nets for two.
He seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. We see that pay off.
32 seconds left in the third quarter. Young looking it over. Johnson wide open. He fires. They can't stop the run with that one. Outside, Simmons. Back to Williams. Another bucket. Wow. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense He just can't miss.
Steps back. Here's Young. 2 on the clock, and that one is stuffed right through.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets it...
You and MP are a great match, Coach. Keep coaching him up.
They've got O'Neal. Also Thomas out there. Curry is out there with Simmons. And it's Sumner in at the point guard. So that's the Nets 5. Now here's Simmons. It's Thomas on the wing. Off target with his 3. Atlanta's shooting a pretty low 34% thus far. Here now, Vildoza. He dishes it to Holiday. And it seems the play-in tournament is here to stay, Brent. Has it worked out as well as you expected?
I think it's been great, Kevin. One of the things that could be adjusted, though, is maybe if you're the 8th seed and you have a 10-game lead on the 10th seed, there should be no reason why they should be competing in the postseason tournament. So maybe they do something with regards to the records as to whether or not a team qualifies. But the way it stands now, it's created the kind of drama and competition that the league has craved.
Here now, Vildoza to the middle. Here's Jones, and Jones slams it home.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Here's Thomas following the bucket by the Hawks. And the baseline jumper, no good.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level. And his tonight has been high.
Holiday against Curry. Johnson sets the screen for Holiday. No good from outside. The Nets have gone 0 of 3 to start the 4th quarter. Here's Sumner. To the paint. Here's Simmons. Doesn't go that time. Good work defensively by Jones. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And the basket by Vildoza.
And you can see the defense broke down there, allowing him to get all the way to the hoop.
Here's Sumner. Passes it to Simmons. The leadership of the NBA Players Association, Greg, has said they support expansion. And 2 cities which seem to be the leading candidates, Seattle and Las Vegas. What do you think?
Yeah, well, I love both. Had the good fortune of playing in both cities, and I'd love to see a team in my hometown. But bottom line, more teams means more jobs, and that's the sentiment I think most can get behind.
Brooklyn's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start.
They can't guard you, MP.
It's all you, MP. You got this.
Here's Capella. The dish now to Okongwu. Looney passes to Okongwu. Williams against Young. Bay with a screen on Williams. The Hawks again can't hit.
Well, after an impressive first half, he's just not been able to get the room or get anything going here in the second.
Good.
He's been an absolute marksman the entire second half. Hard to imagine what anyone can do right now to slow him down.
The Hawks shooting just 30% from the field here in the 4th. Here's Looney. Plays it up and banks it in.
Well, focus from Looney coming in there as he did not alter his shot one bit. Confident in that attempt.
To the wing right side. Back to Williams. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
Now here's Bay. Williams comes with a double team. Young's shot is off.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
Now here's Bay. He kicks it to Young. Pass to Capella. Over Simmons. And it's Capella missing.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
And a deep three from Curry. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Young with the ball. Now Bay to the inside. And the dunk by Capella.
And that's a nice pass from Bay, willing to do whatever he can to help his team.
Williams against Young. Williams passes to Sumner. And it's Looney with the rebound. Atlanta has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. It's Young on the wing. Trying to break that ice-cold streak.
He's been off the mark, and that hasn't helped them chip away at the lead. It's been a theme here this quarter.
It's Curry outside. The three-pointer is right on target. Curry's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Young against Williams. Lob pass to Capella. It's sent back down by Simmons. Williams passes to O'Neal. Three-pointer. And the three ball is good.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. With a lot of fanfare attached to it. What'd you think of the list?
I thought the list was pretty good. I'd argue a few guys should have been on it, and it's probably a tough pill to swallow for current guys who have had tremendous careers to this point. Guys who have played 8 or 9 years that didn't maybe make this particular list. I'll tell you this, Kevin. In 25 years, there'll be another list.
Now, here's Johnson. Young, right side. Good on the 13-footer. Young's got 15 points here in the second half.
Well, if you let Trae Young get a look from there, he's knocking that down, feels like 90% of the time.
The Nets working the ball around now, and it's Williams throwing it down.
And so far tonight, he's been the game's leading scorer. Just got into a groove, and no one's found a way to get him out of it.
Now here's Griffin. Young outside. Pulls up on the wing. He can't get that one to fall. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. Williams with the ball, and it's Johnson picking him up. And the shot goes down.
Well, this is a gravity game right now. Whatever he throws up must come down. He's having a great game.
Atlanta's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Now, here is Young. Again, Young missing.
It's been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting him rip.
Williams gets the bucket.
All night they've asked him to shoulder the scoring load, and he is not disappointed.
And so Young will bring it up for the Hawks. Pass to Looney. Outside Griffin. On the wing, Johnson. Back to Griffin. 5 to shoot. And the pass to Looney. Shot to stop the run. Atlanta now working with a new shot clock. Young, no good.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
And Greg, every year, that 2021 draft in particular looked very strong.
Absolutely. Anytime you got just a couple potential stars, but from the looks of it, upwards of 5, you know it's been a special draft.
The Hawks shooting 34% from the field. That's not going to get it done.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Brooklyn.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And you can hardly say this win surprised anyone with the season these guys have put together. Win after win all year long. What a record-breaking year this team has put together. A season for the record books.
And their dominance continues, guys, as they sweep the season series 4 games to none.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Williams.
He was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Now, here is Young. Okongwu kicks to Griffin. Pass to Okongwu. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Are you crazy? Where's the foul?
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And here is Williams over Young. The shot by Williams, no good. Griffin looking around. Pass to Okongwu. Oh, and he's going up for the alley-oop here. And Okongwu slams it in.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw
you